And of course, you know, red on red, that is me all over the place. And I am looking at this now and wow. Hi, Neighbor Rich here. Welcome to the channel. Today we're going to do something a little bit different. As you can see, it's kind of cloudy, overcast, rainy day, and not a great day for Corvette content, unless you go inside to a really nice Corvette collection. We're at a friend's place. He's got a wonderful car collection, and I think you're really going to enjoy taking a look at some of these vehicles. He's got quite a few Corvettes, and there's a lot of other cars that are really cool. So with that, let's go inside. Well, we're inside here with a good old friend. I think I've known you for about 10 years now, Tracy.
I believe.
Yeah, how you doing?
Good.
Good.
This is a friend of mine, Jeff Bailey.
Hi, Jeff. Nice to meet you.
He helps me out here at the garage.
That's awesome. Well, anyhow, this is a gorgeous garage, and I know we're going to get a tour in a minute, but I just want to give everybody a little bit of an idea of what's coming up, because there are some really awesome cars in here. So, anyhow, Tracy, yeah, tell us a little bit, like, how did you get interested in cars and how long have you been doing this?
Well, I bought my first Corvette when I was 18.
Wow.
And I'm 65 now, and pretty much I've had a Corvette all my life. So there might have been a couple years there where I did not have one, but I've owned as high as 18 at one time. A lot of them projects, but I'm down to about probably 12.
Only 12.
Yep.
Oh my gosh, it's you know, these are tough times, and you know, we only are down to 12 Corvettes. It's just terrible.
Yep. Some of them projects, but some of them done.
Yeah, sure.
You'll see later here.
Yeah.
So these are cars here that we're going to probably end up taking up to Carlisle for the.
Oh, okay. For the I guess the Ford.
No, actually, we're going to take them up for Spring Carlisle.
Oh, Spring Carlisle.
Yeah.
There you go.
And that's a Riata with 14,000 original miles.
Wow.
Convertible.
Yeah, I see it.
Yeah.
That's really cool. You don't see, that's a rare car. You don't see a whole heck of a lot of those.
No.
So that's amazing.
Yep. And this I just picked up yesterday.
Okay, what do we got?
That's a Cadillac Blackwing.
Oh man.
So.
Oh, look at that. Oh, that is so pretty. Oh my gosh.
6 horsepower.
686 horsepower.
Yep.
Yep, the CT5. You know, I think they do make a 4 too, that has
it's a turbocharged.
Yeah, turbocharged in it. But this is the supercharged one with the 668 horsepower.
Yeah, 86.
86 horsepower.
686.
Wow! Thank you for correcting me, because I needed that. So. Wow, take a look at this. This is brand new. This is gorgeous. You know, honestly, you know, if you're looking for like the speed of a Corvette, but the luxury of a Cadillac, this car is absolutely off the charts. I can't believe it. What made you decide to get one of these?
Just the rarity and the performance.
100%.
Yeah.
100%. But just looking at the inside of this, I mean, this is just beautiful. Really nice leather, trimmed out really, really nicely. Big screen. Wow, that is really, really something. So anyhow, as we're walking around on this side of this amazing garage, we're going to cross over to the other side very soon. But, you know, here's one of the projects that Tracy is working on.
This is a 67 I picked up locally. It's a 53,000 mile car, original.
Wow.
And we're repainting it.
Okay.
Rebuilding the motor, repainting it.
It's the original motor though, and VIN?
It is original motor, VIN, 300 horse. It is power steering, power brakes. Side pipe car with telescopic steering.
Wow, that's going to be gorgeous when you get done that.
So we're hopefully it'll be painted by middle of April.
Middle of April.
And we'll have it back on the road here in a couple weeks afterwards.
Wow, that is a super incredible, you know, car to just try to transform and do a restoration on.
Yeah.
That's really exciting.
And then the next car that we're working on is a 67 Fastback.
Oh yeah, that's a classic too.
This car has a stroker motor in it.
Wow.
Probably pushing about 550, 600 horsepower. So,
yeah.
A lot yet to do on this car. Interior's out of it. We're going to put new interior seats in it, customized dash, and hopefully have this done by the end of the year.
Well, like I said in the beginning, this is an incredible garage, and I'm so happy that Tracy decided that he'd let us come in and get a sneak peek of some of the things he's gotten here. But one of the things I wanted to show you is there is definitely a man cave section to this garage, and I just thought it was really cool, and I thought I'd show you that one as well. All right, well, now we're going to cross over to the other side of this amazing 10,000 foot garage. It was built I think about 4 years ago. He just didn't have enough room for all of his Corvettes and cars. It's a first world problem. And here we go. Wow, look at this. Wow. Man. I'm going to tell you right now, I'm in heaven. This is amazing. Tracy, seriously, this is really amazing. Man, this is just gorgeous. Look at this. What is this a 60?
59.
59, okay.
This is a resto mod. It has a...
Oh, wow, you put an LS2 in it.
Yep, it has power steering, power brakes, air conditioning.
That is incredible. Man. I mean, honestly, in 58, you probably got about 150 horsepower with a V6, or not a V6. It wasn't even. It was a straight six, and you probably had something like that right in it. And now look at this car. I mean, it is just gorgeous, and what a sleeper! I love it. And this one looks like almost the other one.
It is. It's a small block, all original motor. It's been repainted, detailed.
Wow. Yep, I love it. Honestly, the small box, the 327s, that was one of Chevy's best engines ever. It's incredible.
Absolutely.
I don't know if you caught that little trick right there or not, but when you talk about these C2s, if you open it up, the way to close it is you got to lift it a little bit and then close it. And if you try to stick your finger in that little hole, you'll pinch it and you'll be sorry.
And this is a resto mod here. 67 coupe, which we did pretty much the same way.
Wow, and you put a 3 in it. So yeah, it's a little bit newer.
It's LS3.
Yeah.
It's obviously has all the options, power steering, brakes, air conditioning.
Wow. And that's what's so amazing with these, remods that you did here, because, honestly, back in the day, people didn't want to take away from the horsepower. It was the 60s, and they wanted all the horsepower they could get. And so they didn't put in options like air conditioning and power steering and power brakes, because it would take away from the engine and power, and they just didn't want that. But look at this beautiful car. Oh my goodness, this is just absolutely stunning. Wow.
Next car here is a 67, 427.
Oh man, here we go to the big blocks.
435.
Look at that. Yep, 3 2s.
Yep. This car's been judged a couple times at Ability 10.
Wow. It is immaculate. I'll tell you what, Tracy. I am so impressed. Man, that's just gorgeous. Again, I'll give you a look at the inside of this. Just amazing. Absolutely amazing. And it's a 4-speed. Wow. Oh, here we go. Now,
this is a project car.
This is project right now?
Yep,
okay.
This is a barn find that I'm not sure what we're going to do with it. We might make it into a resto mod, or we just might put it back to original.
Okay.
Not sure. It's a great starter project. So it's originally a 2.4 car, and
yeah,
it's a great project.
Yeah. Yeah, it looks like it was in a barn. Compared to how immaculate these other ones are, this one needs a little bit of work, but yeah, I know you're going to get there. That's awesome.
Yeah, not sure this year, but maybe next year.
Now we're going to take a look at something that's a little bit newer here. Look at this. This is beautiful. Oh my gosh.
This car took 18 months to get in.
Yeah, I believe it. Yeah, yeah.
I ordered this almost 2 years ago. I finally got it. So glad to get it. It's a 3LT loaded out.
Yeah.
I think it might be.
Yeah, you do have it locked. That's okay.
Yeah, I can open it.
That is gorgeous. And you say it took 18 months to get?
18 months to get this car.
Yeah. But look at it. Wow, it's so pretty. I love the combination. That is just beautiful. Wow. Look at the seats and the way that it's just laid out. What do you think about driving this? Now, you've driven a lot of Corvettes.
I tell you, this is a different experience. You could drive the C1, C2s, the whole way up. C8 is a different experience.
Yep.
That's all I could say.
Yep.
You've got to drive one to really know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, yeah. Are you excited about the Z06 coming out?
I am.
Are you going to get one?
I understand it's 2 or 3 years out they even get one, so I'll wait.
Well, anyhow, that's beautiful. Lots of luck with it. That is just absolutely gorgeous. And I absolutely get that it took 18 months. Yeah. You know, I actually did a video where I went up to Whitmoyer and I was talking to Matt Beaver, and in that video, I mean, he was saying that it's at least 2 years out typically to get a C8, and if you want one of the Z06s, they even stopped taking names because the list is so long and it's going to take so long to get them. So now we're looking at a beautiful Hellcat. Oh, look at this bad boy. An SRT. Wow. Another gorgeous car.
It is 707 horsepower.
707. Look at that.
Supercharged.
Supercharger, yep. Man, and it's a Hemi, huh?
Yep.
Wow. For those of you that aren't quite car people, just so you understand, a Hemi engine, what it is most of the pistons in cars are flat. And what happens is in a Hemi, they actually raise the piston up like this so that it's got a hemisphere to it. And then that is why they call these a Hemi, but what that does is it increases the compression and gives you a lot more horsepower. Then we go back to some Corvettes. Look at this, another one.
Wow. I just bought this car 2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago?
Yep. And,
wow, another 327.
327, 300 horse.
Yeah.
Red on red.
Oh, that's my, Tracy, you are talking to Mr. Red on Red. We might have to talk after this.
This car's for sale.
Oh, it is for sale. Wow. Now let me ask you this. Like you're saying, this car's for sale and all that. Like, can I put your information down underneath if somebody wants to contact you, say about this car?
Absolutely.
Okay, I will do that. I will put Tracy's contact information down so that if you're interested, seriously interested, in one of these cars that he has for sale, then contact him, and hopefully you guys can work out a deal. I'm just here looking at this 65, and of course, red on red, that is me all over the place. And I am looking at this now, and wow, look at this. 4-speed, 327. Tracy, we're gonna have to talk. Say that again.
This car's phenomenal here. It's a 67, big block with factory air, 390 horse.
Wow.
And it's got all the options, steering, brakes, windows.
God, look at that, big block, 390. Man, super clean. Super clean. I love the interior. Honestly, this car is amazing. Absolutely amazing. Oh, wow. With some of the things I think I always liked is Corvette, when they do these cars, they match the seat belts with the interior of the car. And I always thought that was really cool. Cool thing that they did. But this is just, boy, talk about an amazing car. That's a head turner. Well, they all are, but I mean, that is a head turner. Wow. I know you don't start them up in here and stuff, but boy, that would be awesome to hear.
Well, we'll start a few up.
All right, well, Tracy has taken me up on this challenge, and Jeff is actually going to kick this one over. I can't wait to hear this.
Keep pumping.
you start a big block up like that, man, you gotta love it. Now we're moving on to the next one. Look at this. Man, oh man. I'll tell you what. This is so awesome. I hope you guys can really understand how great this is that we've gotten a chance to actually come here and take a look at these cars and this collection, because it is amazing. So, wow, you could really hear the difference between those two vehicles. But the one is a carburetor, and you know, it is an original. It's got the 427 engine in it, and I mean, I love the sound of that, but you can tell there's a little bit of trouble starting those just because it's a carbureted car, versus this car, which has an LS3 in it and is a resto mod. And of course, with the LS3 engine, that has fuel injection and starts much more quickly. Oh, what do you have stocked away here in the corner?
Well, this is an original 65 396 Corvette motor, 4¼ horse. It is still has a VIN number on the motor pad, on the pad.
Yeah.
So it is original.
Wow.
I took this in trade on a Corvette, and I've had it sitting in my engine pile here for about, my God, 3 or 4 years, and it is for sale. And the VIN number is on the pad, which I could, if anybody's interested, I could read off the pad, and maybe I have the motor that goes with your car.
That's cool. All right, well, that'll wrap it up for another wonderful, wild adventure of Neighbor Rich. I wanted to let you know, though, that I am just really excited about, you know, Tracy and Jeff and opening up this this wonderful collection of cars. He's an awesome guy, and I will put his contact information down underneath for you so that you can contact him if you're interested in any of those cars or that big block motor that he's got. So anyhow, that'll wrap it up for another adventure of Neighbor Rich. But I did want to say, as I'm looking at this gorgeous 66 convertible, that, you know, one of the things I always like to do is at the end of my videos just say something that is encouraging to people. And what I'd like to encourage you with today is your circle of friends. Try to make sure you have a great circle of friends, because you know what? If you start to go and lean one way or another, your circle of friends will actually close around you a little bit and actually help you to not fall over. So, you know, to be a friend is to have friends. And so do your best to be a friend to somebody today. Keep that circle of friends tight. Have a great day, and we'll talk to you in the next one.